Alright, I'm trying something new with the stream, guys. I'm putting the webcams in the bottom right.
12.
Got a 12. Oh boy. Yeah, when the session actually starts, I'll tell you what that 12 means.
That's the weather for today.
Nope.
It means I go to bed.
Cobb shits himself.
Cobb pisses himself.
It's piss.
I'm a lizard. It doesn't do the same.
Lizard?
No, it does exactly the same, Cobb, because salt affects everyone the same fucking way.
No, I'm talking about going to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, no, that's
He just pisses.
The shit and piss combined into like a white paste.
Well,
I
in that case,
I have a fucking lizard.
All right, well, that's not gonna be fun then.
Piss combined into like a white.
Oh, the burning.
Well, in that case,
what is this white paste that's all over the place?
It turns out I didn't eat all the pickles. I just passed out near them.
Ray will be here towards the end of the session because she works a double today.
Or
Ray will be here towards the end of the session because she works.
I need to update my picture.
All right, we all ready?
Almost still fucking with Discord. Alright. Pop out again. Stay on top. And then it just disappears.
Right.
Oh,
Discord is a perfectly balanced app with no bugs whatsoever. Alright, I guess I'm not doing the funny. Oops. Alright, yippee. I'm ready when everyone else is.
there's a picture on someone's thing.
That
is what SP looks like.
Yep. All right. Okay, party. Last where we left off, Cindy's point of interest has been updated. He now has a desire to go towards the swirling tower, and you have taken on provisions and water at the port of Valholt. Yes.
Yippee.
I also think that Cindy Engel and I were discussing where to go next, but we didn't want to discuss that without everybody else.
Well, you're gonna have to make the decision for Melda and
everybody else.
Yeah,
that's fair. It was only 4 of us, so we were down at the party.
Okay, would Cobb like to make himself known during this conversation so I can, do the funny?
Hello.
All right.
By the sun, Cobb, where have you been?
Why are you covered in juice?
So as Cobb just stands there, all of you get a very strong whiff of what seems to be ammonia. And it looks, and he's particularly drenched. Cobb, you now have incontinence for the next 12 hours.
Gross.
I know.
Well,
you're gonna be one of those DMs who force that upon your players.
Gross. That's why I had you roll a con.
That's gross. You're gross.
I got the idea from Legends of Evantris. And admittedly, Cobb was like munching down on, pickles that have probably been sitting in their brine for a bit. So they're probably extremely salty.
And the
Nah, I
drill's
wouldn't be
hit,
that
and
bad.
it is so good.
All right. Moving on.
Alrighty. Cobb, this is SB. SB, this is Cobb. Say hello to each other.
Hi.
Hello? Because I'm. Yeah, she'll just look down, like, kind of confused.
Understandable.
I give Ophrys a look that is somewhere between pure exhaustion and abject terror at the meeting of these two.
I just look at Cyrus and just give a slight nod. Just like, yeah, I know. Anyways, I need to run back into town. I need to go see an herbalist. End goal, you are now in charge.
I resent
Oh
that.
dear.
Also,
You're tired.
I point at SB. Say nothing. I just point at her. Did we decide on a course of action? Are we going to try to return our passenger home and stop along the way, or do we want to just have a kid on our ship?
Max, how long would it take us to get to where we need to go on the map? I totally remember the place of action. Caravaleth, I believe it was.
Oh, care of the left. Let me pull up the map.
I don't know. The opposite side of the world that we're in right now.
Oh, yeah, no, that'd probably take about 3 weeks.
Yeah, so this place.
So let me pull up the fucking.
And Ophrys, I don't want to deny you where you would like to go, but I think that we should at least make some attempts to return our.
Well, of course, yes. I have quite a few places I would like to go. There's the Swirling Towers, there's Brayport, there's quite a few places that I'm looking to go. I was thinking, it would probably take roughly 3 to 5 weeks, depending on the tides, to get to Caravaleth. We only probably have about, I think it's at least 2 to 3 weeks worth of food and supplies, so we would have to make a stop at Brayport anyways. Stop at Brayport, get our supplies, do what we need to do in Brayport, and then head up to Caravaleth to dispatch of the child. But of course, if the child wakes up, we must question them on where they actually reside.
Well, question sounds a little harsh, but yes.
It's blunt.
Well, Ophrys, you have the rudder.
I do, and for right now, as I said, I need to run back into town. I got some things on my little list that I completely overlooked. I need to run to the herbalist. Won't take me more than an hour, maybe.
Somebody to go with? Do you want somebody to go with you, or will you be all right on your own?
I should be all right on my own. I know my way around some markets, so. As I said, Engel, since you seem like the least tired person, you are in charge.
You're just saying that because I'm old.
Yes, and then I hop off onto deck and then go to the dock and head off to the herbalist.
Anyone else want to do something before I just, cut it to Cindy doing his thing?
No.
I'll just
I'm
go
trying-
down the. Actually,
I was gonna say, I'm just trying
Well-
to figure out the kobold.
Okay.
Max,
I just
Cyrus
The
just had
kobold
an
has
idea.
disappeared already.
Okay, Flump, what?
Can I go to the kid and what check would I have to make to see if this kid's under some kind of like magical influence?
That would still be arcane.
Okay, so I can just roll an Arcana check.
Yeah.
fucking kidding me? Okay.
He rolled low again, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
8.
8.
Yeah, no, you can't tell.
Alright.
If anything, Angle will give a little tour of the ship to SB for she can know her way around the place and not get lost while keeping account of not trying to trip over Cobb.
It's hard to get
Okay.
lost.
Don't knock her overboard, us or Angle. Don't do us a little favor.
All right.
Unless you want to lead her. You seem very excited to.
No, I wouldn't want to know you.
All right. With Cindy, he's now journeyed back into town. He's begun his search for the herbalist. Let me pull up Valholt's town map real quick, if I can find it. There it is. There we go. Yep.
Alrighty, where is the herbalist?
Well, you can always ask someone.
I'll ask the harbor master if he knows where the herbalist in town would be.
You spot the harbor master across the dock from you. Sat atop a little barrel with a lectern in front of him, scribbling on what looks to be a note of paper, and looking quite bored and or busied with himself.
Excuse me. May I ask a question? It's only take a moment.
He looks up from the paper he's writing on and says, "Oh, yes, young man. What can I help you with?"
Could you direct me to the nearest herbalist, please?
"Oh, nearest herbalist. Well, there isn't one. At least here there isn't.
Okay, how about anywhere that sells gardening supplies?
Gardening supplies. Well, that'll either be the general goods store or the artisan store. Really depends on what exactly you're looking for. And what are you looking for, if I may ask?"
A few planters, a barrel of soil, and then another empty barrel for my own doing.
Well, in that case, if you need soil, I would advise talking to the well, talking to the man at the homestead just outside the city walls.
Okay.
He will more than likely have a lot of dirt that he can spare, maybe even some manure.
That would be lovely. Alrighty, and where would be the artisan store?
The artisan store. Have you ever been to Valhalla before?
Only in passing.
I see. Well, it's opposite side of town from here. Across from the footpath up to the high hill up there, where the magistrate's residence is.
Prefecta. Okay, thank you very much. And I first make my way over to the farmer, whatever the guy was with the soil and manure.
You walk through town at a somewhat leisurely pace before coming up upon, well, a rather interesting scene. Well, not so interesting. It's really just two guys slumped over a well staring down into it. And they seem to be talking to someone. Do you wish to go investigate?
I just kind of call over. Did Timmy fall down the well again?
Actually, yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Oh, that's a shame. Do you need any rope to pull them out?
Yes, the rope on this whole thing is fraying, and I'm very, very scared of bringing Tim up here. Tim, are you all right?
No, I'm not alright. What do you think is going on?
Oh, jeez. I go investigate how far deep the hole is, the well.
Right, roll me investigation.
A solid 12.
All right, that. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. How much rope do you have?
50 feet.
50 feet. Okay. The well itself is probably about 8 feet deep.
Okay, yeah, I have
You
enough
more than
rope.
enough.
I just unravel my rope and tie it off nicely. And give him the rope to try to climb.
Okay. Let me roll a stealth check on my end then. Roll a strength check.
Stealth check.
Shush. Redo that. That's better. All right. With some strain and effort, they're able to pull Tim from out of the well. And as you see a head pop up, it is bald, graying, and with a bit of tattoos on it. And as the person comes fully out of the well, you realize it's not a boy at all, nor is it human. It's a half giant named Tim.
So, do they call you Tiny Tim?
Well, actually, yes, I do.
I love this.
Although I'm not so tiny, I'm actually quite big.
I know, it was a play on the words.
Oh no, I realize I've had to deal with it my entire life.
Well, I have to run. I need to go collect some supplies before we head off. So, and then I just like untie the rope and bring it back with me. Glad to get you out to the well, lad.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Hey, next time you're in next time you're in town, come by come by the jewelers. I'll give you a discount.
All right.
Yes, yes. Have a good day, my good sir.
You as well.
You too.
Does that imply that the Christmas Carol is canon in our world?
Huh?
If he's heard being called Tiny Tim before, does that imply the existence of the Christmas Carol being canon?
Anyways,
That story was written well after 1705.
I begin heading off, and as I head off, I would like to make sure that I have all my effects with me.
Okay. You do have all your effects with you.
Good. All right. Off to the manure guy, soil guy.
As you walk out the gates, you look into the western horizon and see sun rises in the east, sets in the west, yeah. You see the sun slowly setting beyond the mountains in the distance. Night is beginning to fall. You best hurry.
We only just woke up not long ago. Okay.
Sounds good.
We woke up, I did a thing, they did a thing, and then we went back to the ship. It's like midday.
Yeah, no, you feel the rays of the sun beating down on you. Perhaps it'd be best you hurry to get so you can get us under some shade.
Yes, and I will do it swiftly.
Yes. Anyway, as you hurry along the path, you come upon a rather nice-looking homestead surrounded by fields and fields of wheat, with a rather tall-looking windmill. Nearby.
I see if anyone's around outside. If there isn't anyone, I go ahead and knock on the door.
Okay. You can notice a few farmhands milling about, some of them loading things into the cart, others loading supplies into a small shed.
Okay. I'll just go up and to one of the farmhands and ask them, is there anyone I can talk to about purchasing soil? And maybe some fertilizer.
The man tiredly turns to you. raises a finger, prompting you to wait, if but a moment, before turning back to his fellow farmhands. All right, go have some lunch. I'll tell dear Obadiah that I've dismissed you at least for the next hour. I'll handle this, man. All right. What do you need?
A barrel of soil and some fertilizer if you can spare any.
Um, you can't really buy it from me. I only work here. If you want to find the man that runs this place, go see old Obadiah by the mill.
I head to the mill. Thank you.
Welcome. He's come upon the mill. You see a group of people standing by the door. One of them being a rather old and spot and an old, somewhat skinny man with a cane in his hands. He seems a little wiry, though, although that is not really important.
Hi, are you Obadiah?
The bald man turns to you and says, "Oh, well, yes, I am. How may I help you?"
Uh, would it be possible for me to purchase a barrel, soil, and some fertilizer from you?
Yes, that's certainly possible. How much specifically? Do you mean like a small barrel or
A normal sized barrel.
size barrel? Regular size barrel. Well, the dirt is about 8 silver. So it's long. Same with the um, the fertilizer. The barrels bring the price up to about 2, maybe 3 golds each.
Okay.
It's about 4 golds in total. Um, Hi.
All right. I'll give you 4 gold then.
Um, do you wish to just bring it with you? Do you wish it delivered somewhere?
Does it cost any extra to have it delivered?
I'm not gonna charge you for that. No worry.
Just off to the docks, there will be a ship with some, I would say, stranger than usual individuals on board. I just kind of described the ship and the party.
All right then. I'll have it delivered. What? I'm sorry. What time are you planning to leave port anytime soon?
Yes, after I'm done shopping around, I plan on leaving port.
All right. I'll have young Rickard send all that post haste then.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Have a good day, then.
You as well, and I head over to the artisans now.
Okay. You approach the artisans, and the building seems quite familiar to you.
I would imagine so. Alright, I go ahead and enter on in and find an employee working there that could help me.
We're not gonna RP this part. We're just gonna say you bought it. All right.
Yeah, I'm just looking for 3 planters. And
You
let's
bought
see.
3 planners and paid about 3 gold per.
3 gold per.
1 gold per, so 3 total.
Okay. And since I'm at the artisans, how much would different tool sets be? Just in general.
What exactly are you looking for?
Let's see. Glassblower tools, tinker tools, and leatherworker tools.
Do I have the price for that over here? I do not. Give me a second. Price. Wait a minute. I could just look at the fucking Dungeon Master's Guide.
DMG for life. Oh yeah, and I need that empty barrel.
You could probably just buy it from them.
That's what I was
You
thinking.
can see if you have an empty barrel in the on the ship.
I'll just buy a new one.
Alright. Price of tools. All right. What tools are you looking for?
Glass blowers, leather workers, and tinkers.
Okay, 35. Well, yeah, 30 gold, 5 gold, 50 gold.
Alrighty, I guess I'll just get the. No, actually, no. I'll just get the barrel instead. Not gonna worry about tools then.
All right, you pay 1 gold for that.
1 gold. Alrighty. So I got my triple planners, got my 1 barrel, got the soil. Alright. I think that's good. I'll just head on back to the ship with my effects.
Coming back onto the ship, you see the following scene in front of you. Would the other members of the party like to describe to Cindy what exactly it is they're doing? Starting from the top.
Disappeared from.
Okay, got it.
Cobb has disappeared for the next 12 hours, I guess.
He's probably below deck, but the evidence of incontinence seems to still be on the deck. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not planning on doing that too often.
Yeah, the less the better, personally.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'm below deck, sitting by the kid.
All right.
I'll have
SP.
Angle on the top deck, kind of.
I'm almost like basically glued to Angle's shadow, like a puppy
Alright.
dog, basically
Alright.
just following around.
You picked Angle
Un-
today?
It's still
Understood.
the
Giving
same
it a
thing.
tour.
It's
Yeah.
still the same day, to be fair.
Also, would anyone like to try their hand at, healing Cobb's affliction? Because now I feel bad.
Would a healing potion heal it?
I don't. Maybe.
I mean, Cobb
Sure,
has
it
means
will.
of healing themselves, I guess.
I can try to do healing word.
That
I have
probably
healing
actually
spells.
do it. All right.
Yeah, SB can try and do healing word.
Well, I could do it to myself.
Ah.
All right. I'll go ahead and cast that, and then
Yep, it's cast.
All right. You're now cured of your incontinence. Please try not to eat too many pickles.
Mm-hmm.
We love pickles, but please don't try not to eat too many again.
Or fall
Great.
asleep in them.
Fall asleep. Yeah, try not to fall asleep in the pickle brine.
You know what I'm doing? I'm finding an empty barrel.
Why are you finding
I'm
an
gonna find
empty
an-
barrel?
I'm gonna find an empty barrel, and I'm gonna find some blankets, and I'm gonna make like a little cob. I'm make cob a bunk in a barrel.
I can do it. Someone draw some fucking fan art of that, please.
That was Guppy's job.
That's Guppy's job. All
And
right.
I make and I go cob, cob, cob.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shows up behind you.
I made you a barrel you can sleep in. Look, I even put a blanket in there for you.
Cobb squints at the barrel. Cobb is looking for the lid. Cobb knows this trick very well.
It's right
Get
here.
stuffed in barrels.
I put the barrel right next to it. Like, I don't know if you want the lid or not, so it's right there. Anyway, I'm gonna go back by the kid, Cobb. You could use it if you'd want. Bye. And I walk back over to the kid, and I sit down on a stool next to the kid.
Cobb just squinting. Cobb
It's
then
not a
Captain
trap, Cobb.
America's Cobb then Captain America shield throw the lid to the barrel just across the ship.
It's gonna come back at him.
Cobb, do you want to roll like a check for that? Just for the funnies.
Sure. What? Like a dex
Roll
or something?
dex, because that is throwing.
If you roll too high, it comes back to hit you in the face.
How's a 19?
No. I'm not gonna have it hit you in the face, but I am gonna do this. You throw the fucking the lid barrel like a discus. It soars through the air and bounces off of several of the support beams on the interior of the ship before flying back at you and knocking you in the stomach.
Cyrus will
Knocking
look
you on
up
your
from his
ass.
notebook and and just say, "Now, what did we learn?"
Cobb just laying on the ground, pouting.
Get fucking dazed.
He's just eating floating pickles.
Just like a cartoon bird, but it's just pickles.
Anyway. After hearing all this commotion as I get onto the ship, I just sigh. And then I look to see if the soil and the fertilizer had been delivered yet.
The soil and the fertilizer have indeed been delivered and loaded onto your ship.
Perfect. In that case...
That is the empty barrel that he bought.
It's pretty good.
He had another empty barrel. I didn't steal Cindy's empty barrel, though.
We call this the barrel team.
No, Cyrus is a barrel mancer. Come on, keep up.
I cast barrel ball at 5th level.
Anyways, before we actively set off, I'm just gonna fill a third of the barrel with sand and then put the rest of the volume of the barrel as water. This is going to be my gillyweed planter.
Okay. In that case, yeah, you do that successfully. I'm not gonna have you like roll anything special for that unless you really want to.
I mean, I don't think there would be.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't need to roll that.
And then after I make sure everyone's on board, and then proceed setting sail.
Even your new best friend?
I wish you weren't on board.
You know, Overus, we
Too
could
late.
go into town for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, lose her in the marketplace, and run back to the ship.
Sometimes I like how you're trying to get rid of like our new player.
Not as players, as characters. Anyways, you see,
Getting rid of Cobb yet?
exactly.
Yeah.
You see, Cyrus, as much as I would love to do that, I just want to get sailing again. I'm sick of land right now.
Fair enough. And I will finish helping Ophrys with whatever he was doing, because Cyrus says, "Hey, do you want a hand with that?"
Yeah, sure.
Help him.
And is basically lifting this heavy ass barrel now downstairs.
Oh, come on, we have Fantasy OSHA. This is a 2-man lift.
Alright.
Angle is just watching them come down the stairway with this big barrel of soil. Looks over at SP. You see that? You're gonna have to get accustomed to doing that as well.
Yeah, Engel, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put you as the teacher of her.
She's just like, good job, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
Engel.
gonna cast silence on SP's location.
Do what?
No, I'm joking. I have silence prepared.
Engel, I'm appointing you as the teacher of Vespi on things to do on the ship.
Oh dear.
I trust you well enough.
Come on. If you
I'm
could
a quick
teach
learner.
me, you could teach her.
If I could teach Cobb, I could teach her. But I don't want to teach her.
I'm pretty good.
You are, Cobb.
I'm not that old. For an elf.
you just see Cobb swinging. You just see Cobb swinging from one of the ropes.
You're doing very well. You're not tied up this time.
Like that one
Speaking
video
of
of the dude
tied up,
hanging
has
from
anyone
the
seen
helicopter
Marlowe?
rudder.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what's happening.
Oh,
You spin me right around me.
Oh, Engel,
That's
Marwick
a
jumped
good
in the
dessert.
water about an hour ago.
yeah.
She's
Climb
swimming.
back.
No, Morwen swims along the ship. Don't you remember?
Yeah, she'll catch up.
Ah, as long as she's not distracted, then.
Listen, if we get lost without her, that's her own fault.
She might see a particularly interesting flounder and get distracted. You have a point.
Is this a Milo?
Actually, no.
is this a
She'll
Milo
probably
Mermaid
sense when our
reference?
first eats a fish.
Yes, Max, it is. You wanted to start with the references today, so we're starting with the references today.
I don't understand the reference.
Have you never seen the Milo? Have you never seen Milo Mermaid?
Oh no, I'm just talking about the actual ugly ass fish.
Oh. Okay.
You know,
I don't
like
know.
two heads on one side of him. Like,
Oh, yeah.
not like
I have
the
no idea
cute
what you're
little
talking
yellow guy.
SpongeBob's bully.
Yeah, more or less. Anyway,
We begin to set sail after I set up a little herbalist area downstairs.
All right. Well, by the time you guys have actually set sail, the sun has actually begun to set beyond the mountain range to the east.
Sailing by night is very calming and easy to navigate.
Yes, because you navigate by the stars. All right. Would anyone like to do anything now that you guys are underway, or would you like to move to a rest?
I'm going to watch Ophrys do whatever the fuck he's doing.
Okay. Would you like to watch him stealthily, or are you just gonna watch him openly?
I'm just gonna stand there and I'm gonna let y'all decide if it's stealth or not.
You know what? Let me just say this. My passive perception is a 10, so I probably don't notice you.
Standing there watching you do it, and you're gonna be done. And you're gonna step back, and I'm gonna be there, and it's gonna be like the meme from The Office.
Yeah, pretty much. But,
21 perception. I'm pretty sure I noticed.
I mean, I was able to sneak up on you.
Damn, shots fired.
I'm gonna look at SB. You know, she didn't actually say anything. Cyrus just looks at her with just disappointment.
You can have this part of your disappointment.
My mom
Yes.
looks at me like
And?
that all the time.
Jeez.
SB's just
I
going
kinda
to be
just look at
making her
Cobb-
little
Cobb.
bunk area.
Or she's
Cobb, you're
down
doing
below.
great. And I walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Cobb is happy but
Downstairs.
confused.
Okay. Before we move into the rest, would anyone like to go check on the child?
I would like to go check on the child.
All right.
I
You
go
go
check
check
on
in
the
on the child.
Have they woke up yet?
They're beginning to stir.
Okay. I'm going to ritual cast detect magic on them.
All right, go ahead.
For durations, I sense magical presence within 30 feet of me. If I sense magic in this way, I can use my action to see a faint aura around any creature object that bears this magic, and I learn the school of the magic, if any.
Okay, is this like a immediate ritual cast, or is this
Ritual cast takes 10 minutes. Well, 11 minutes. But...
Right. Okay. You begin casting that, I guess.
Is Roger anywhere around this part of the ship right now?
No, he's probably not going to be on the gun and crew deck.
Okay, cool.
He's going to be. He's more than likely going to be in the galley.
Okay.
During the time, Angus is at the bow, just on his knees, just praying silently.
kid's waking up.
Are you asking me that, or are you asking Ophrys?
I'm asking you that, Max.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, the kid is beginning to wake up, so yeah, he's beginning
Alright.
to stir.
I'll cast Mage Hand because the last time I tried to wake the kid up, he cross-checked me. So I'm gonna just cast Mage Hand and have the Mage Hand go over to his shoulder and like gently try to rock him awake. But I'm standing like about a foot. I'm standing about a foot and a half back. Cyrus learns from his mistakes.
All right, so I'm
You're,
guessing Ophrys
you're,
is there while you're doing this.
Yeah, I'm just like at the like head of the child, I guess.
and
All
I
right.
mean I know enough about magic. I can probably clock what he's doing, right?
Yeah, you can definitely do. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I know. Okay, and I kind of just give Ophrys like an approving look of what he's doing, and I just like young child.
Yeah.
Not very good at this yet.
Anyway,
Hey, but
go ahead.
no, I'm just like trying to like, hey, young man, child, woman. Oh no, I'm not good at
Fine.
this. Child.
As you shake him with the magical hand that of mage, the child slowly begins to actually wake up. His eyes fluttering open as he begins to sit up in bed, rubbing at his
Good
eyes.
morning.
Oh, it's
Well,
at
actually,
nighttime now,
it's
but
not morning. It's actually evening. But
Eh.
you're among friends, so don't worry. You're actually relatively safe.
His eyes then fully open, and he looks at you with a look with a uninterested if sleepy look. Who are you?
I am Cyrus, and I look at Ophirus, and that is the captain of this ship, Ophirus.
I wouldn't call myself a captain.
Well, I wouldn't call you for
thought
dinner,
I
but here
was
we
the
are.
captain.
You look like a blueberry.
Huh?
You look like a
What did he say?
blueberry.
Uh, hmm. Quite sure. That's actually not the first time I've heard that before. Um, what is your name, my friend?
Kaden.
Caden? Oh, hello,
Kalian.
Caden.
Kalian.
Kalian. Hello, Kalian. Do you remember? And I'll just kind of give him like the dad look of just. Did you see me?
Your gaze is not threaten or, well, do anything to me, if I'm being honest. So you can drop
Okay.
it, you're not my actual father.
No. And by the sons, I'm glad that that is the case. At least thus far.
And yet that only works if I actually saw you as some sort of father figure or even some authority.
If SP can hear, she's totally just starting to chuckle now.
Are you nearby?
I think because he's on the same level as the other ones,
Right, yeah,
isn't
you
he?
can faintly make out the words.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look at Ophirus. We never tell SB a word of this.
I think I can hear her laughing.
I was afraid that was in my imagination. Oh no. Alright. And I look at the child. Petrus, little bastard. Do you remember what happened a few days ago?
Vaguely, me and my, me and my father's guards were sent, as well as a magistrate were sent. I on some sort of mission to the ports of Maplewall and Valholt. That's all I particularly remember. I remember being quite tired.
Well, I suppose I should inform you that you never made it there. We found you at sea a few days ago and your ship was wrecked.
Pardon my language, but no shit.
Hey, language.
Thank you, Cobb.
Who's the lizard?
That's
I
Cobb.
am Cobb.
That's a kobold for your information.
No, it's a lizard.
He's not wrong, but he's still being a penturous little shit.
And you're a peasant.
Wait a minute. I know this type.
Yes.
It's a spoiled brat.
You know, Cobb? Very well. And I'm like looking at the kid this entire time. Very well said. I would agree. I've dealt with his lot.
And I thought SB was a spoiled brat type.
No, I should apologize to her. Although, I will. SB! I'm not apologizing.
Yeah, she's
Alright.
she's still going to laugh, but
Alright, well, child. Oh, first I'm done with this. And I'll just sit back on a stool nearby.
You seem to be taking the loss of your father very lightly.
Boss of my father's still alive.
Oh,
I-
thank God.
Don't think you quite understand. Was he on the ship with you?
No,
No? Okay then.
no, I was traveling with some guards and a magistrate.
Okay.
Just a routine trip? Doing some trading? Presumably?
No, not quite. They were actually they were actually picking me up from my tutors in Brayport. Well, Carlisle Citadel, but
And then
Same
they were returning home? Or you were
well,
returning
Carlisle
home?
Citadel, then Maplewall and Valholt for their mission, and yes, they would return me home. I'd been fostering in Carlisle Citadel for the better part of 4 years now.
Well, your foster parents haven't been teaching you very well about manners.
Oh no, they've been teaching me plenty. However, it is hard to maintain those manners once you are among the peasantry.
See, you're talking a lot of shit for people that saved your life.
I'll switch to Elvish.
Okay, what do you say to her?
I know more about working with nobles than you might think. At least try to act like you're thankful for us saving your life.
Give me 1 second.
Cobb will say in Abyssal, what are we talking about?
I'll look at Calm and go, don't worry about it.
Oh god, you know Abyssal.
I cast tongues.
No one reacting to the fact that Cobb knows Abyssal.
No, Ophirus just kind of side-eyes you and then it's like, whatever.
I actually don't speak Abyssal. I just kind of look
Alright.
at Calm and go, look at Ophirus. We're talking about that later, right?
I'd rather not question Cobb.
Understood what he said. She's like
Okay,
looking like what?
alright, I'm going to return to the child now that I have what I need to say. Oma Chechen thoi primo Vamediel.
Do you just want to speak English and tell Flump what he said?
Sure.
Like...
Fun though. I want it to be fun.
Appreciate the effort, but
Oh,
I need to know whether or not I backhand the kid after this.
the kid in relative relatively high Elvish, says,
But so was
My-
mine.
"Oh my, your speech is so primitive."
Based on the look that Cyrus is giving the kid, I just kind of just say to Cyrus in Draconic and ask him if he speaks Draconic first.
Wait, no, hang on. Hang on.
I speak that one.
Doesn't.
I just start very quietly swearing to myself in Sylvan.
Nope.
But I don't know, and I don't care if anyone else speaks Sylvan. I don't think anyone has actually heard Cyrus say a cuss word or a swear like fuck yet. But Cyrus is swearing under his breath in Sylvan right now.
I take that as a no.
The kid to hear it.
Does he speak the language of the fucking Fae?
No. I
I'll
just wanted
just-
to fuck with you a little.
I'll just say just little fucking bastard in Sylvan. And it sounds beautiful to anyone who doesn't know what it says. Sounds beautiful.
I just stop casting Detect Magic unless I'm like right there at the end of it, then I finish it.
You're towards the end of it, yeah.
Okay, so then I finish it. But I just look at the kid and say, "So, should I throw you overboard now or later? We may have saved your life, but if we're peasants, we don't need to treat you like nobility."
We'll get him
Well,
home.
if you throw me overboard, then there goes any reward that you would receive for returning me home.
Quite frankly,
Cobb looks at Ophrys and then Draconic. You know, my old party would do a ransom situation to try to get more money out of him.
I just respond in Draconic. Ransom would be nice, but these are people of higher standards, and they have much more powerful equipment than we can consider.
Yeah, but we have a body.
We don't need to.
I don't. Excuse me, gentlemen. Would you mind keeping the rest of us in the loop?
You'll be in the loop
Looks
shortly.
and smiles.
See, that alone concerns me.
Listen, his tongue in Draconic is much more finer than it is in Common. Let me just say that.
Child, have you eaten? Yeah, no, of course you haven't.
I don't think we should feed the little brat. It might just be the pirate talking in me, but brats are not kind or taken into kind for my care.
Oh no, he won't get good food, but he'll get something.
Give him the pickles.
If you want to eat, follow me. If you want to be a spoiled brat, stay here, and I'll start walking up towards the galley.
The kid just looks towards the rest of the party and shrugs his shoulders. And just stays where he is. I'm not
I leave
particularly
them.
hungry, if
Oh,
I'm being honest. Even then, I do actually have some provisions in my chest.
I'm not there anymore. It's just Cobb. It's the Cobb.
Yeah.
and
He's
Ophrys.
talking-
I'm just waiting for my Detect Magic to finish.
Oh, yours finished. You don't detect anything.
No magic on him? Okay.
Did I eat those provisions?
The boy looks down towards Cobb, and thinks for a moment. Perhaps. Maybe later.
No, he's asking if he already ate them or not.
Oh, no, I've not eaten them yet. But I'm willing to share with the Zid if you want some.
Blitzer. Cobb looks confused.
Ophris looks annoyed.
Draconic. Is he trying to make me his pet?
Everyone tries to make you his pet.
I'm just looking.
Once I get to the galley, I will ask Roger if he has anything strong.
All right, you make it towards the galley and see Roger somewhat passed out in a hammock.
And then, with him passed out, I'll just, take my jacket, coat off. I'll just throw it over him, and I'll just go find something for me to drink.
All right, roll investigation.
At least I'm not the only elf person that decides to become drunkard.
Did you say get Cobb drunk?
24.
Yeah, no. All right, you scour the hold in the pantry, and you stumble upon a glass of maple wall rum.
I'll just kind of grab it. I'll hold it up and I'll look at it, and I'll just go, and then I'll pour some anyway.
You look up, you look at it and do what?
I just shudder and go,
All right.
I'll drink some anyway. First drink, and I just go, first drink in 200 years.
All right. When it's so fully grown, the jolly jolly grog. I don't know.
Anyway, back downstairs.
From talking to this child, is this a male or a female kid, first of all?
It's male.
Okay.
About perhaps 13 years in age.
Yeah, that sounds about
Of course
right.
he's a fucking teenager. God damn it. Fucking North Shore kids.
Cobb, keep an eye on the child and don't do what you want to do with him. And I head back upstairs, catching Cyrus on the way up and kind of like nudge him towards the top deck.
I'll go with Ophris, following the subtle hit.
Once we reach top deck, what was that, Cobb? Sorry, I cut you off.
Cobb watches him go up the stairs. Slowly turns to the boy. Slowly pulls out a lute.
Gonna serenade him.
Oh, are you gonna play me a song?
We're gonna play together.
Okay. The boy reaches into his coat and pulls out a tin flute.
Anyway, I bring Cyrus towards the railing, speaking off into the sea, so noise doesn't really bounce back onto the ship. I don't want this kid on this fucking ship. SP's already enough.
If my son grows up to be like that, I think I might throttle him. I agree. I do not want that child on our boat any longer than we have to.
I already want to throw him overboard. But that's the pirate talking in me, of course.
We can't throw him overboard. We already fished him out once.
Doesn't mean I need to fish him out again.
No, but we don't kill wantonly.
That is true.
We killed the priest because he already had murdered unquestionable amount of people and was going to kill another. That kid is just a 13-year-old and a bit of a prick.
Yeah, I know. Was I like that when I was younger? No, I was raised right. So he said that he had a foster care in Brayport that he lived with for 4 years. We can either dump him there or try to take him all the way back to his father. What he was doing inside Valholt or Maplewood is beyond me, however.
Okay, I think I should explain something. fostering in the sense of nobility is a little different from foster care.
Ophris doesn't care.
I'm still gonna explain it to
I
you.
know.
Yeah, so
Cyrus completely
fostering,
understand.
yeah, no, fostering is basically where the child of nobility is sent to another another noble family to be educated as basically another person within that family temporarily. Typically speaking, in the fostering, typically speaking, lasts anywhere between 4 to 8 years. Typically starts when they're 10.
Yeah.
Cyrus explains all this.
Yeah. I get that, but I couldn't give less of a shit. He's a little prick
Okay.
and he needs to go.
Uh,
But he has connections in Brayport. We can dump him there and then be on our way. Or we can try to take him back to his source family.
well, my concern, primarily, is we still. I was so infuriated by his attitude. We don't know what happened to him yet. Did you bother to ask? Because I didn't.
Quite frankly, his attitude made me not care.
Right. But my concern, regardless, is if we try to sail back in that direction, what if it is something in the water that got his ship and we don't know about it?
True. I did detect magic on him and he didn't have any impediments on him.
And I couldn't
He's
figure
clean.
out if there were any curses on him, although.
Well, detect magic would have told me that.
And who knows how long that would last with how his mouth is running.
Are they on the upper deck?
We're on the upper deck speaking into the sea so the sound doesn't really travel backwards, you know?
Are they towards the front, back, or side?
I would say off to the side, just up the stairs, and then off to the side.
Angle would have gotten up, walk over to them, catching a bit of their conversation, and he would just calmly suggest or say, "Y'all are discussing regarding what magical or elemental properties could have taken out the ship, but have you considered the storm that we had gone through?"
Well, the storm I've already considered, and that's what I see as the most likely circumstance. However,
Right.
the Adventurers Guild master, or whatever he's called, inside Valholt, informed me that there is more things inside the sea than what there used to be. So that could lead to a variety of beasts, whether it be the fabled kraken, or a big whale or something.
Of course,
Well,
they're part of this world.
I think dumping the kid off in with his tutors may not be the worst idea.
But if there is a reward to gain, and I highly doubt there will be based on his attitude, unless his parents were raised right and are of more of a better stature and more understanding of situations, we could get a better payout there.
Of the nobles that I knew, I didn't know his family. His family is very old and well.
I only
won't
know
say-
of their merchants.
I won't say anything, but I'll look at Ophrys for a long enough period of time to just go. His family is old and not familiar to me, and just look at Ophrys. I don't know his family, so I have no idea what they're like.
I only know vaguely of how their merchants ran. And quite honestly,
Those books are old.
that is fair. Quite honestly, they sell some high quality shit, but how their
Well,
nobility is treating others, that's a different story.
do we child what his preference is?
His preference will probably to be go to Kervaleth because that's where he was heading anyways. Let's be real.
Then I say that we take the kid there and we make whatever stops we want to make along the way, and we take solace in the fact that he runs on our timetable.
Yep. But I am also of the type of person to say no one stays on a ship without doing at least some work. Who wants to try to convince him?
I think that's a job for Angle. Man of the cloth.
I'll give you a gun. You can cock it in his face whenever you like. I said the angle.
Not really the threatening type. I'm sure I could try to persuade him to check the pickle barrel.
Make him clean it. That's a good task for him.
And I thought the only pain in my arse was gonna be SB.
Yeah.
I'll give him the night since he just woken up.
Of course,
I
yeah.
actually kind of want to keep SB on the boat now, just to balance him out.
Yeah, because SP seems like an actual sane person compared to this fucker.
Speaking of
based on-
SB, we ask her what she wants to do because she's on this boat too now.
I've already asked her, and she doesn't even have a plan of where she's going. I've asked her why she decided to join our ship. She doesn't even know. She's just following us.
Oh, at least you know someone likes your company.
Oh, first I just want to go home. I'm so tired of this.
We will sail you home. Where would you like to go?
Let's go talk to the kid.
Yes.
And Cyrus just
Yeah.
laughs ruefully.
Can SB have joined the kid and Cobb with her own loot?
Yes.
Okay.
What
I'm-
was the child's
I'm a-
name again? I couldn't hear it over the attitude.
Think
Kalian.
Kalian?
Kalian.
Cadian?
How do you
Kalian.
spell that?
Alien.
Alien.
Kalian.
Alien with a K.
I think I spelled it correctly. I'm gonna go with that.
Kalian. That's what it is.
Kalian. As I walk by now, Kalian.
Hmm?
We have discussed the plan. Our plan is to return you home.
Very well then. Good to see you home
Uh,
once more.
We may make some stops along the way, but our ultimate goal is to see you home safe and return you to your father.
Very well then. I am in your hands now.
I did want to ask, do you remember what happened to your ship prior to it wrecking? Was it the storm? Because we sailed through a pretty nasty storm on our way to you.
Boy sets down his tin whistle and looks at you with a "what do you think" expression on his face.
Thank you. All right. Well,
Kraken
you'll get your
or
chore.
Ski Drake.
Opus is just kind of holding his hand on his gun, just like, give me a fucking reason.
I'll just I'll put my hand on Ophers's shoulder, just give him a look, and I look back at Kalian and I go, "You'll get your list of chores in the morning," and then I walk up and I just will spend the night in the galley because I only need to meditate for like 4 hours.
Mhm.
And SB's gonna try and, I guess, well, not try, but sweet talk and just be like, kind of really play up, kind of what she's seeing, and basically go. I mean, they're pretty thick in the head. You might have to explain it to them.
Oh yes, no.
Like really try to play on that.
Yeah, the boy turns to SB and leans in just a little and says, "Oh yes, no, I noticed."
I've even I haven't been around them very long, but the one that told you about your chores, I don't think he's very perceptive of things either. I, if you want, I can be. Why don't you share what happened with me? Maybe I can. dumb it down for them to where they could
Oh.
understand.
Oh no, 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 no! It's fine. With my foster family, I did have to do some chores, mostly in the kitchen. So
Oh well, if you need any help explaining anything or just a little bit of extra hands, let me know. Like she's 100% just playing up, like
how
trying to
stupid
feed the
everyone
ego.
is.
And like
Right.
trying to feed the kid's ego.
All right, fair enough.
My
My
intelligence
is 18.
was totally not anyone's fault.
Oofris just goes back to his planters and plants Redimancia, Gillyweed, Fairy Stool, and what's the last one that I have that I could plant? Actually, that's it.
All right. Well, you do that, and now night has fallen. Party, is there anything else you wish to do?
Um, Question, because I have a musician as my feet, and I can give a heroic inspiration
Yeah.
to up to 2 allies who hear the song. Can I, since I played with Cobb and the kid, can I give Cobb the heroic inspiration?
Yeah. Copy of it. Heroic inspiration.
I want to do. I would like to do nothing other than stand and brood on the top part of the ship where the wheel is. I'm just gonna spend a few hours just staring out into the sea,
All right. You do that then.
watching the night go by.
And now we move into our rest. I am going to say let's pause here for how long is this song? 4 minutes, and then we'll reconvene. All right.
Alright. And I would like to mention I am sitting at the wheel, but like dozing off, and then coming back like
I need to go
awake.
grab some tea. So yeah. In the meantime, I will play a song for you guys on the fucking bot. So I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Yippee.
need some time to pause the stream.
I don't need to pause my stream. I don't care about DMCA.
Alright. What do you think, Cindy? Do we think when Angle wakes up bright and early, we have start pumping out any water that's to the bottom of the ship, or have them do some cannon maintenance?
That's a great question. I don't want them to touch anything near those cannons in fear that they're gonna somehow set them off.
You leave them loaded?
No, but knowing them, they'll find a way. I think pumping the water out would be a good idea, and cleaning top deck as a start.
Scrub the
It's
poop
gonna-
deck.
It's
That's
gonna
where
be
I
like
poop.
bright and early, not even the sun comes up, just 2 rags just hits their face. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, wake them up at 5 a.m. Get them started nice and early.
Sorry, he decided he needed help, so this is his part of his cuddle time.
I'm also setting up my planter stuff on the party inventory side of things inside like the underneath the ship items, I guess. That way we can all track it if we want to. And then I also need barrel.
Robot chicken marathon, anybody?
What
Cobb
is this?
Is making bedding behind the barrels. He has formed a cave of barrels.
Well, good thing I filled mine
Spent all that
before it
time
then.
working on one for him?
Yes.
He does not trust the inside of a barrel anymore. He was tricked before, he will not
What
be
happened
tricked
last
again.
Did we trick him into a barrel before?
He
No,
got
the
locked in
pickle.
a barrel for
No, but he has a prior party, so I guess whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he just FCG again?
Yeah, pretty much. But I don't blame him because I was tricked the same way by my crew.
They lured you into a barrel and threw you overboard.
You were put in a barrel.
Okay, they didn't throw me overboard, but they stuck me in a barrel.
Frosty, I need you to boop that cat in the nose right now. Just a boop.
He actually does it. He likes to do
Yeah,
boops.
yeah.
He likes to do boops.
Cat will do that.
Oh yes.
This is just
Yeah,
a
you
robot
can't tell my
chicken
cat's
thing.
spoiled.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you can't tell my cat's spoiled at all.
Just like SP.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, just like the kid.
Yeah, I was gonna say yes. At least SP hasn't been that
Cyrus
bad.
owes SP. Cyrus owes SP an apology.
Mm-hmm.
Any ideas of what this kid and Cyrus's relationship were going to be like has just been instantly shattered.
Mm-hmm. Alright, the party inventory has been updated.
Yay.
How much meth do we have on board?
Not enough.
My cat agreed. If you could hear him.
Meganut.
See, this is what would get people very jealous. Is him just doing this basically?
Would
Yeah.
Cyrus or Orpheus, do you think on the ship inventory we would have oakum? Tar soaked shredded rope.
You would think, huh? But that's all the ship inventory that I have been told about, so
I'm just curious if you had that for while they're taking out the bad one, the bio water from the bottom, that they can also be identifying and plugging in leaks.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna be like, okay, who wants to work in the bio water, and who else wants to start plugging up the bio water?
who wants to clean the piss pot?
That is basically what's going on.
Yeah.
It's just gonna look monstrous, since it's same floors. The what's it called? The brig. Just cages on all chains.
Yeah. While everyone else has like normal ship duties, aside from cleaning, those two specifically get the worst cleaning.
Yep. And go be wandering, and then when everybody starts waking, that's around the time they finish. They think they're done. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and send one person to do cooking. I'll do cannons. Who wants to do this?
Yeah, Roger got the cooking and all the kitchen stuff that he needs to do. I got navigation and cleaning and making sure the sails are correct and all that fun stuff. You have cannon maintenance and other things that you could probably do because I don't know anything else but cannons for you. And everyone else has general ship duties.
That means someone gets to do swabbing the deck.
That'd probably be what Ophris would also do.
All right. I am back. Let's resume.
Welcome back.
Ray might come. She had a very bad day at work, though.
Oh,
That's rough. Well, she can amuse herself with our antics.
I don't think that will help.
we have planned.
All right. Then it is now a new day. The sun is shining overhead. There are a few clouds in the sky, and the water is glistening as you cut along through the waves. You have cleared the small straits, just right here south of this Running Tower, and you are south of it near this little islet, near this rather large island.
Where's
Yeah,
the island?
this one.
The south. Okay, got it.
I think I would just course us to go towards Brayport, avoiding the swirling towers for now.
They're not going anywhere, and if they do go somewhere, that's interesting.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, do you guys just want to do us a few small time skips so that you're closer towards like anything of interesting?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would want to roleplay anything though, because we are trying to force SB and the child to clean the ship essentially.
I have made plans.
Dangle has made plans.
All right. So, do you guys want to make today basically just a role play?
I mean, was there plans for any combat?
Not really, no. Wasn't planning on until you probably reached. Forgot how to do. I forgot to indicate
Tab.
Tab. Yeah, wasn't planning until you guys got around here.
Well, now we know.
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna instead go this way through these waters. I'm gonna go through this way. Because this does seem like this does actually seem like the best way to get to a port anyways.
But Cindy,
don't.
XP.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know.
We got a murder hobo.
You know, okay.
How much XP is the kid worth?
Yeah, how much XP is he worth?
We already have
How
a
about this?
rule about not killing children. Stop it.
Max, how easy would it be for if we give the boy a list and be like, all right, you can work in the kitchen with Roger. Is that amenable to you?
Yeah.
Good. Roger can show you your duties. SB, would you please talk to Ophrys or Angle as to your duties on the ship?
Of course.
Okay. The kid
Marvelous.
then disappears down the stairs towards the galley, and we now move to SB.
She'll walk up to Ankle first and go, Cyrus told me to come see you about duties.
Angle is over here, just like already dirty from working some cannons. Looks over and says, "Well, what do you know about cleaning?"
I mean, I've seen it.
Oh, okay.
I've seen it.
Well, like, he wasn't specific with his question. She was like,
You're killing
like,
Plumps.
what kind of duty?
You're killing Plumps.
He'll grab a clean rag, passes it over to her before he scoots to the other side of the cannon. He's like, "Okay, go ahead and take a look inside. You see this right here, this right here. Inside, we want to make sure this is not clogged up because this can make shooting in defense much more difficult. And in a worst case, it won't shoot and we explode. So we want to make sure this is nice and maintained daily."
Okay. And she'll kind of like try to start like rubbing, like cleaning it, and using her nails too to like
All
get
right.
into places she can't get the, uh, like you can tell she's not exactly the happiest, but she's doing it.
Okay, roll me just roll me Dex.
Meanwhile, Cobb straps a bunch of sponges to his stomach, spills water on the
Wait,
Listen.
you broke up. Can you repeat? I didn't hear that.
I got a nat
What does
20.
Cobb do?
Cobb
Oh.
straps a bunch of sponges to his stomach, pours out the water on the deck, and slides.
Like a penguin.
He is the brush.
I'm just
He is the
imagining him hitting a wand. He starts spinning to a different location like a Roomba.
Well, my intent with this was to do the trying to get them like role play them doing their chores so we can move on to the combat if we still want to try to get to that today.
I'm fine with that.
I
Yeah.
don't want to roleplay a kid doing chores.
No, I'm just not.
Role
That's not my
play the
point. I'm
kid
just saying
doing
we get
chores.
We're giving filler.
Mhm.
like it's
Still,
fine.
I'm the DM.
Like,
I don't
we-
want to
we-
have to roleplay two characters that I roleplay anyway. Doing chores.
No, you're not understanding.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. Fine.
So
Anyway.
while she's cleaning the cannons, all of a sudden she just hears
What happens to Cobb?
flies past.
And as Ophrys is at the wheel cleaning his gun.
Launch himself off of that wall.
Ophrys is at the wheel
So,
cleaning his guns. It's like, as long as it gets fucking done, I guess.
and,
She's
yeah,
gonna
you know,
Good thing
you know,
Cobb
look-
went overboard.
And I'm
No,
looking at
there's
and, like,
railings and shit.
Okay, he's
you
hanging.
know, he's not
He's hanging off
doing
one of the
a good
railings.
job either.
Oh no, it's a terrible job.
All right, so
I'm
SBU
trying to give him
got
the benefit of the doubt, right?
a nat 20, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. You cleaned the cannon pretty well, but you're starting to realize there is definitely a better way to clean the inside of a cannon than using a wet rag.
Okay. I guess I'll stop and look up and sit back while holding the rig and go, there's a better way to do this than what we're doing.
Yes, but this is more fun watching you do this. Welcome to your first day in hell.
She's like, it's not hot up here though. Like, really confused. She's like, this is quite nice compared to hell, actually. If this was hell, or the hells, yeah, like, this is way better. But she, like, scrunches up the rag and throws it at him.
It's
Just
angled.
like, twink.
Angle, do you want to catch it or do you want to just let it fall?
He just lets it fall.
All right, you let it fall to the floor, to the deck with a soft, squishy noise.
She's like,
I can tell this fucking Cindy's bored.
No, I'm actually enjoying this.
You're doing well. Most of your kind would have thrown the rag overboard by now, either way.
The city of death.
All right.
I think there's a scrub brush by the tender boxes.
are there any, like candles or that glowing or going lit?
There are no lit candles now.
Okay.
Do you wish to look around nearby the cannon?
Nah. She she's just going to stand up and walk away from the cannon very pointedly, careful of Cobb. Just like lifts the leg over as he slides under. And just up and over. But again, like a cat, the tail is just flicking back and forth.
Okay.
And she's just storming off basically. As
Okay.
gracefully as she can.
Angle will just grab his normal cleaning gear and just now resume his normal duties.
Okay. Thrawn, would you like to know what they actually use to clean a cannon?
Yes, since my knowledge is clearly limited.
Okay. So there are 3 different types of ramrods. The main ramrod has a wooden like plug at one end. This is the actual ram. The other end has a sponge that is typically dipped in water and used to clean the barrel. And then there is a one that with a steel spiral, kind of like a spring on it. This is what's actually used to clean the barrel of fouling.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, then
Because
he's
just
using
using,
that now.
because just using a fucking cloth is not gonna do shit.
That's what
All
pointy
right.
nails are for.
Yeah, exactly.
As someone who shoots a musket, or shot a musket, cleaning it is a bitch.
You know, it is. I hated cleaning muskets.
Yeah.
Hated cleaning my musket. Anyway, is there anything else we would like to do? Or like to roleplay?
Well, I'm standing on top of the wheel deck, whatever it's called. I don't know the real name. I'm gonna
Wheelhouse.
call it what I
Stern.
just did. The wheelhouse. Thank you, Max. I'll just look at Ophrys and be like, Ophrys, are we just gonna keep dancing around it, or are we just gonna talk it out?
You guys are in love?
There's nothing to talk
No
about.
love.
There's nothing to talk about. I know, I know. We can just leave it at that.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
I'm okay with leave it at that, just so we both are on the same page.
As long as it doesn't hinder the decisions that you make in the future, we will be fine.
Do you think the others know?
Engel, maybe. Cobb,
Maybe.
too much in barrels. Melda and Morwen, I don't think they
Morgan
really.
has not paid attention.
Yeah, she's too busy sleeping with the fishes. Yeah.
But I'm not really good. I had to do a bunch of quick math, and when the calendar changes like 2 or 3 times, I'm surprised I got within 100 years.
Yeah, I get you. The new girl, SB, I don't even know what her concept of reality is, so I'll probably
I
just
don't
say
even
no.
know what her loyalties are. I am suspicious of her, to say the least, of just joining us.
Yeah, but regardless, yes, I know. No, we don't need to talk about it. Just don't let it hinder your future decisions.
Sure. All right, I'm done.
Yep. Actually, would you like to learn how to steer a ship?
If one of us is otherwise engaged, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have more than one person to know how to steer the ship.
Exactly, because I'm quite exhausted. I only got 3 hours of sleep.
Alright. And I don't need to sleep most nights. So
Exactly.
steer one. I can sleep. Ophrys and I will have a bonding moment while we sail to the encounter that's definitely not right here.
Pretty much.
Okay.
See
I'm
SB
just
come out
imagining this.
from under. Oh, go ahead.
No, go on, SB.
I was gonna. SB they just see SB come out from under the ship or from below deck.
This is a great moment to teach you how to rig sails.
Will your
She's
ears turn
totally
red?
ignoring you. Just ignoring. Just
Oh, what's
just
wrong? You
walking
can't
away.
handle it?
Still ignoring. Just tail flicking, getting more
Oh,
vigorous
the
as it goes back
girl
and forth.
alone.
Do a
Leave her
flip.
alone, Ophrys. Just hit her. And I'll just mage hand the back of his head.
After I say do a flip.
A little background knowledge is
Yeah.
mostly just for Cindy. There are multiple different kinds of jobs that aren't,
I know, I'm just
labor
sticking with the
intensive.
basic shit.
Okay. I'm still going to tell you. Well, this goes for the entire party in this case. Beyond gun, the gunnery crews, the general sailors, the ship's captain, first mate, there's also different levels of clerks. There's the storeroom clerk, aka one of the quartermaster clerks. There's the paymaster. There's the carpenter's mate. rigger's mate, which is the man in charge of the rigging. Ship's doctor, obviously the ship's cooks, which are typically speaking a few, so 1 to 2. And then there's also just scullery, which is washing dishes. Yeah. Okay, we're good now. Anyway,
We
Yep.
sail on as Ophrys and I have that. We good? We're good.
We good.
all right.
And Max, I will like to
Days.
say this is what ChatGPT told me, so I just went ahead and did that. It's not updated to have SP or anything, but
Wow, using AI.
it's faster than trying to do all the research myself.
Mhm. So you don't want SP to be your doctor?
I don't know what SP can do, so
I mean,
I'm okay. It's okay with. I find it hilarious with the having her do like the more physical stuff, just because she's.
it's called hazing.
Princess. She's
Yeah,
a princess.
princess.
Yeah, she's a courtier, so she's not really. For all intents and purposes, right now she's not really used to doing hard work.
Exactly. This is
Here's
the
the
hazing
report.
period.
Anyway, at Cyrus, you now gain some extra EXP, 15 points.
Where do I track the XP on D&D Beyond?
You can
Where do I
click
track
on,
the XP?
You click on like where you do the manage, and then there should be manage experience on it, or click on your character thing.
Yeah. Our current EXP is 1616.
You're halfway there.
Living on a prayer.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, as you are going along, you hear what sounds like the thunder of cannons fire off in the distance. And as the seconds tick by, it seems you are getting somewhat closer to this thunder.
With the spyglass that I have acquired on the ship, can I see where or what it's firing?
Okay. Yes, you are somewhat able to. You are at least able to make out the tops of the ships.
Okay. Is there any sort of I forget the term of it, but I'll just call it the flags waving up there? Any sort of like indicators of who they could be?
You can see,
What colors?
yeah, you can see a series of pennants flying from the tops. One of those, specifically, you see 2 that stick out. One that is red, white, and yellow. The other one that looks to be all black.
Okay, well, from my sailing knowledge, the black flag means pirate. Um, I'm only assuming.
You're just assuming.
You know what they say about assuming?
Makes an ass out of you. For the red, white, and yellow one, am I able to like have a history check to see if I identify that as any sort of merchant ship that could be?
It's Portuguese.
No.
History. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, no, you're not able to make out.
I got a 7.
Yeah, no, you're not able to make out what those colors belong to or who they belong to.
But could I say as a definite from my years of sailing, literally my entire life, black flag means pirate?
You can can still assume
Okay.
because because scratching at your memory, you do recognize that the black could also mean one other thing.
What would that be?
No quarter.
Okay. Well, if anything, I would like to try to avoid that, but I will notify the rest of the crew that there are some ships fighting up ahead. I'll try my best to avoid them, but no promises.
Okay.
So, end goal, ready the cannons just in case.
Oh, first, I'm gonna go
I
tell Roger and Killian to get somewhere safe.
Yes.
The safest part of the ship, it just happens to be where they are.
Well, then I will go down there, inform them as to what is happening, and say, please. And I'm looking at Killian when I say this. Please, for the love of the suns above, do not leave here.
And I'm going to move my
The
planters
kid
into the
goes back
kitchen.
to what he was doing, aka scullery. Anyway,
Oh, I kind of look at Roger. Roger, hold on to my coat. Yeah, just hold on. I'll get it back later. And I go back up.
okay, sorry, Cindy, you were saying?
I was going to ask if I could move my planters into the kitchen as the safest part of the ship.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, cool.
All right. As the ship draws closer, you come upon the scenes of what can only be described as a battle. Two lines of equally sized ships duking it out on atop the water. Three, all in all, six ships. Three flying black flags, or rather, three flying black pennants, and three flying flags of red, white, and yellow. With the leading ship, the largest ship closest to you, flying a rather large flag to its rear with the letters CTC emblazoned on its field.
Let's see.
In
Read the
this moment, I'll
document.
just. Yeah,
I'm
I'll look
I'm
at
reading
SB
the
real quick.
document.
Slurry number one.
Okay.
While you're reading, I'll look at SB and I'll go, have you ever seen a battle before?
A battle of wits, yes.
Then I'm sorry for what you're about to see.
Oh, is it going to be that
That's
bad?
No, but people are probably dying.
Alright, so up ahead is the Crowned Trading Company.
Yep.
I feel like Ophers would know what that is.
Yeah, it's a trading company. I've been on merchant ships all my life. Essentially, they are the what's it called? The police,
Trading company?
the police of the seas. Law brings order, order brings profit, type shit. Um,
Type shit. Hey, Max, can I roll a history to see if I recognize them?
Yeah, go ahead.
25!
Okay, yeah, you
Nat
you
20.
recognize them. You you know that the Crowned Trading Company is the primary authority over the Isles of Rokenwall, specifically of the ports Alicet, Maple Wall, Brayport, Carlisle Citadel, and Fellport.
So the
And they
eastern part of the map.
pretty much they are
Okay.
they are probably the most powerful navy at the very least in this region, and they brought order to the Isles almost a century or two before this point.
So basically analogous to the British or East India.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, that's what I want to do. I am done.
We're gonna say you're now here. Make good speed.
Max, don't you have a little like a little ship guy?
I do. I don't remember where he is.
It's right here.
That's just a rowboat.
You can use
It's
that one on word. Oh, there he is.
Yep, that's it. That's the one. Yar har, fight that type for me.
your
I know
her
it gets smaller,
fiddly
it
dee.
might get better, but
Yeah, you can't make it much smaller than this.
it's
Satch.
an incredibly well detailed model.
You can make it super large, lock it, and then you can place minis on top of it. Anywho. Yeah, I think we just proceed sailing as cautiously as possible, as passively as possible, but still prepared for anything to happen.
Wide
Okay.
berth.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna give it to you and say that you are able to slip their attention and are therefore able to sail past them without being troubled. However, it does give you all of you a stark reminder that the Isles are being torn asunder and are being torn apart at the seams as new pirates begin to try and make themselves known in the world.
SB's gonna look over at Cyrus and go, "See, it wasn't that bad.
We got lucky.
I wasn't talking to you, Dragon Man."
But as you have slipped their detection, you hear some rumbling off in the distance behind you, and all of a sudden, tentacles surge out from under the water and tug down on the largest of the three company ships, bringing it under the water.
Uh-huh. I take a peer overboard. I don't know how many krakens live in these seas, so I'm just kind of watching for any dark spots that could shade underneath our ships.
Krakens are a myth.
You didn't see what I just saw, did you?
No, I did. We need to get out of here.
Exactly.
See, wait, has anyone noticed where Cobb went?
I'd imagine.
Cobb's at a station.
I'm about to say.
The station is actually my next question. I don't think we ever discussed that.
Manning the sails. I don't know.
He's
So
just,
Cobb is
he's just
currently
hanging
loading
from the
himself.
yard arm.
There is a
Bolt
place.
cannonball?
Let's see. I did discuss this entire document.
Dramatic music.
He's just hanging from one of the yard arms.
It was discussed that Cobb would be one of the powder monkeys of the ship.
So he's just sitting by a small keg of black powder.
Yeah,
So you look over and Cobb is holding one of the igniter sticks, just waiting. Like fucking Gary's mod with a crowbar.
Yeah, pretty much. You could also be juggling the cannonballs, but that's up to you.
If he's doing that, I'm having a roll a strength check. Because those are 6 pounds each.
6 pounds ain't that bad.
Oh yeah, I could just change Swabbies to be SB. There we go.
6.
SB is now a Swabby. Lowest rank, cleaned the decks, did menial tasks. Often new recruits or pressed men.
So bad.
There's going to be some lovely. No, not gonna do.
They just hear from below deck. Cannon's ready.
We've passed by now. But stay alert, there could be krakens at sea. And it's like keep my eyes overboard, making sure there's no fucking shadows that appear.
Alright. Roll me a perception check.
Perception check. I wish I did that instead of persuasion. I keep my eyes ahead as I'm steering the ship.
Chat will
What did
cook.
you get?
A 3. Anyways.
Wow.
We're cook chat.
Yeah, we're so cooked. Anyway.
Anyone else?
He's actually streaming, so we can look directly into camera and go, chat, we're cooked.
Oh, I don't have the cameras on there. I wanted to, but it doesn't work.
Yeah. As you guys sail along, you are able to leave the field of battle entirely behind, and off in the distance, you see what looks to be an island just up ahead.
I
Not
was,
sure if you guys want to do anything with that.
by the way, Max, I was kind of joking about doing this path, unless that's like the route that was intended.
No, it's not. This is the route ended.
Yeah.
You still see the island. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Crash directly into the island. It's the only safe place.
No. How we lose a ship and then get stranded on the damn island?
Island campaign.
And as you guys sail, and as you sail past the island, with the sun setting in the distance, you see a set of twin towers. No. I feel like
You're the one who made it like that.
you're the ones.
Mr. President, there's been a second vote.
Exactly.
You know what? I steered the ship into one of the towers.
No, fuck off.
No, no.
You guys see a set of towers in the distance, guarding what looks to be a strait. Do you guys sail towards the strait, or do you want to sail past it?
Does it seem like it can fit the ship?
It could definitely fit the ship.
Okay. I feel like going in between two towers is a bitch. That's not the type of combat we want to engage.
Or would you like to see the towers themselves? You want to describe them too?
Yes, please.
Okay. As you guys sail closer, you guys see, hanging from the towers, you see banners with the symbol of the CTC emblazoned upon them. Clearly, these are just watchtowers guarding the straits to whatever lays beyond them.
I think we can avoid the strait. My intention is to head to this dock.
Alright. You steer away, keeping somewhat to the coast, and as the sun sets fully beyond the horizon, the wind sort of dies, but you are still drifting through the ocean. And now we go into the second day. For the viewers that are watching, this is a cutter. You guys are now closing on the docks. There we go. Well, I'm just going to say you guys reach the docks by morning. And as your ship makes port, you are met with a small group of officials waiting upon the jetty. These men are uniformed, and they do not look entirely well pleased.
Oh no, they're gonna ask for money.
Of course they're gonna ask for money. That's how docks work. Back on last time, at least. I just step on ahead as I would normally do, greeting them.
Okay. You approach them?
Yep.
All right. Yes, sir. Who are you and what is your business here?
I am Ofris Delmirov. I am looking to make ports so we can travel our way up to Brayport.
See. I imagine that you're not just making ports here to avoid the fines in Brayport then.
I am not aware of many finds in Brayport. I do not sail these waters very often. I am merely porting here because it is the nearest port on the large island.
Very well then. May I see a manifest or or some form of declaration?
Turn to Cyrus.
I hold it out.
The man snatches the documents from you and carefully inspects them.
I did,
All right.
knowing that we were to make port today, I would have updated them last night.
Then you wouldn't mind that I
Everything.
have my men inspect the ship then?
Feel free, we have nothing to hide. Well, Cobb may be a little of a demon, but that's beside the point.
I cleaned it up.
He's just a lizard.
The man then turns to the soldiers behind him and nods his head, and these 5 men storm past you and board this ship, performing a quick but rather thorough inspection before, well, coming back. And with one of them silently shaking his head as if saying that there is nothing there. Well then, welcome to this port. I will not charge you
looking
this
for
first
something?
contraband. New set of laws were passed recently. One second, guys.
Oh, fuck, I am tired. Exhaustion be hitting me hard.
Right, sorry. All right then. Well, welcome to our little port. There are no fines here. It's small enough. It's only a small fishing town, but can't be too careful.
That is fair.
Are you having many? Sorry, Overus. Go ahead.
Since I'm not from these seas and laws may vary differing from place to place, what would be the type of contraband that you are specifically looking for so we can avoid to have that on our ship?
Opium, certain weapons of some kind, as well as certain dangerous items, as well as cargo of the human kind.
I see. Well, I can assure you that we are not planning on transporting any of that equipment if you do see us again.
Very well.
Wait, cargo as in people, as slaves,
Against
or
their
as
will, Cobb. We
or
have passengers.
Slaves.
Against their will. Yes.
Kidnapped.
Okay, we're good.
Please do not mind him.
Look at your ship, and a look of recognition that flashes through his eyes. Actually, I recognize this vessel. Where did you find it?
And then I just basically explained the entire process of how we got the ship from defeating cultists, finding cultists on the ship, realizing, hey, these cultists killed everyone on board, and this person, Roger, is the only person left of the original crew, and then kind of notion to Roger to also explain the situation.
Well then. I would say that you take the ship along to Brayport instead of here. I want to know that it's been found.
Yeah, we can certainly do that.
Was it being looked for?
Well, this ship just so happens to be a privateer vessel employed by the magistrate of Carlisle Citadel.
Interesting. I did not know.
It's been missing. it's been
I think
missing
it'll
for
just
some time. The man that owned it was given a letter of marque to sail against pirates in the area. No one's seen it since, at least for the past, I want to say, month.
well, first that could be worth a conversation while we're here.
Indeed. We've only had this ship for about 2 weeks, so would correlate.
Are you having much trouble in this area, given the fact of your rather thorough search for contraband?
Yes, we are. Pirates plague these waters now, and for being honest, the company is a little short-handed for ships. We've had With wars in the south raging, we've had to issue letter of marques and pull ships into service in Ailesset, in ports around Ailesset, Felport, Maplewall, Usvel, as well as Valholt.
Quite intriguing.
Dangerous pirate hunters?
I'm
As we,
I'm more of a merchant, not much of a pirate hunter.
No,
I'm a researcher, but when in
you
Brayport,
misunderstand the purpose of the letter of marque. Merchant vessels are not exempt from this. We issue letter of marques at will to any ship that has a certain gun count. This ship had a certain gun count that met the requirements to be issued a letter of marque.
Well, it's fair. I will consider that. Also, I will put some warning out there. I do not know if you know much about what are inside these waters. I was only warned but 4 days ago that there is more to these waters than it may seem, and I just saw a kraken take out one of the ships back there that were fighting. About, I say, a day's worth journey.
Another patrol then.
Yes, and they were also fighting a crew with a black flag. 3 ships versus some CTC ships.
Well, that was more than likely that was more than likely the Oath Armada. They've been plaguing these waters for near on a decade. It seems that they've awoken something unholy in the seas. But thank you for telling us. Although, if I'll be honest, we were quite aware.
Of
See
course.
to it that the proper authorities are aware, and all ships are advised to sail with due caution.
Of course. In the meantime, then, I guess I will take your advice and sail off to Brayport.
Yes. Although I do warn you, you will need some sort of documentation to actually make it through the channels to Brayport. I do not have it on me personally, but I can give you a letter introduction to the magistrate at Felport. From there, you may sail to Brayport.
Okay, so just head southwards and southwest. Alright.
Oh, and I imagine that you are privateers yourselves, or at the very least adventurers.
Adventurers could be said loosely, yes.
Well, if you're looking for work, there's a farmstead just along the coast, about half a day's journey from here. Go talk to the head man there, who more likely have some work.
Alright. Sounds good.
new quest marker added.
Yep.
Quest marker
Yes,
added.
guys,
Farmstead.
now reboard your ship.
Yeah.
All right, you guys now board your ship and continue your journey. I'm going to go ahead and call it there. It is now midnight for our friends on the East Coast. We will pick up again 2 weeks with something more action packed. I promise.
Was the combat going to be if I go through those 2 towers?
Huh?
Was the combat if I went through those 2 towers?
Oh, these ones?
Yeah, the twin towers.
If you attacked those, then it would have been a cannonball run.
Fair. Or I was talking about just going through it, not even attacking it, because we don't attack unless it prior
No,
attacked.
these wouldn't have attacked you unless you gave them a reason.
I see. Very well.
I mean, it's to have some, role play and like get the crew like, if Overs dies next section, we're gonna be all really sad about it.
And then who's gonna steer the ship?
I will, because apparently I have learned how to do it. I got 15 whole XP for it.
Fair. Do I get any XP for teaching people things?
You get
10.
10.
Alright, that's fair.
I am now 5 experience points higher than you.
I will kill you and take all your experience.
I will stab you with a fucking shovel.
Oh no, a shovel.
Okay, Kree.
Order overtime.
I will throw your child overboard. I'm not killing him. The waves are.
That is a crime, sir.
Kill Cyrus. I'll just go on to one of my backups that I still haven't made yet.
That you do have or you don't have?
That he
I don't
doesn't
I
have.
haven't done any backups yet.
Alright.
See, his next character is going to be a character from the past that made their way to the future.
I'm from the past.
We know you're from the past.
I was born in the past.
We
You
know,
know
Kyle.
shit, Sherlock.
Alright, I'm going. Night, y'all.
See ya.
Alright, so
Good night, Maro.
night, y'all.
Night.
Yeah, I would like to canonically say that Ophirus has effectively gotten 3 hours of sleep. Like each day.
You
Mm,
would
that
have
seems
gotten more
familiar.
sleep last night because I would have driven the ship.
That is true, yeah.
So you're probably pretty.
I
good.
probably got like 6 hours of sleep at that time. Just making sure that you stayed on course.
Oh, for a
Alright,
second.
I will see you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.
I don't trust you to stay on course.